Hey everybody, hey everybody, hey everyone. Make sure you guys hit that like button as you come in. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button as you come in. Um, Guys, we got a conversation we got to have. This is a serious conversation. I've been doing my research all night. And we're gonna get into this and we're gonna have a conversation about it. Mm-mm. And y'all tell me how y'all feel. Hey, King Chris World. If you guys, before I get started, guys, make sure you guys hit that like button. Hey, Ain't Nancy. If you guys have want to share the stream, share it to all platforms if you like, because this is a conversation that needs to be had. If you guys have not checked out my feature channel of the month, which is King Chris World, I want you guys to go ahead and subscribe to King Chris World. He is my feature channel of the month, and I want to make sure that that he gets his due diligence. So make sure you guys check out. Thank you. This is my new CBG news. I want y'all to check it out. Let me go this way. CBG News, the weekly update. So thank you, Chris, for that. So guys, make sure you guys are hitting that like button, and we're gonna get into it. Because guys, this has been a topic of discussion lately, and someone wanted me to look into this and have a conversation about it. Chris and Nancy, we can have a conversation about it, and we can see, tell me what you guys think about it, and then we're just gonna get into it. I have a lot of questions, and I'm just gonna read the articles, and I'm gonna show y'all some videos that I've been researching. I have been doing a lot of due diligence on this right here. It's about these two young boys. They are 3 and 4 years old. Excuse me, that are missing. These little boys are missing, guys, and their name, let me get it up. Their name is Orrin and Orson West. They've been missing since December the 21st, 2021. And I'm going to read this story, and y'all tell me what you think. Two California boys, they are 3 and 4 years old. They vanished from their adopted father, said he went to gather firewood. So let's listen to this story. It says here, the adopted father of two young California boys who went missing on December the 21st said they were playing on a back porch when he went to gather firewood just before his disappearance. Trezor West and his wife Jacqueline West reported 3-year-old Orson and 4-year-old Orrin West missing on December 21st from their California City home. Trezor West told the news that the boys were playing around 5 p.m. Now around 5 p.m. Hey, Danny Dance, how are you? Thank you for coming. Thank you. Shout out to you because you are the one that told me to do this. And I want to give you a shout out because we do need to look into this and have a conversation about it. So thank you for telling me about this. And he says here, this is all craziness, but I'm we're gonna talk about it. It says here around 5 p.m. when he walked to the back gate to gather wood, his wife was inside the home wrapping presents. He said, I came in the house, he said. I saw them there, went into the house, came back out, didn't see them there. He said he searched the neighborhood as well as the home and backyard before calling the police. In days since, neighbors and dozens of residents have assisted in the search efforts. Hey Donna, just keeping it real, honey. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Thank you for so much for coming. Everyone is concerned. This is what the mayor is saying. Everyone concerned, almost everybody I run into, the first thing they say, have you heard anything about those babies? Authorities have searched the couple's home and dug up their backyard. They said the adoptive parents have been cooperative and willingly came in for questioning and have stayed out of the home while police investigate. The couples, now, this is the thing. The couples have 4 other children, 2 adopted and 2 biological. They have been taken into protective custody because of this situation. The West adopted Oren and Orson in April of 2019. Hey, Patricia, thank you for coming. The boy's biological mother, Ryan Dean, arrived from Bakersville to help with the search. Now, I have questions I know y'all saying, now, how did the mama, we're going to get to that, and I'm going to show y'all these clips. She said they did something. She said, I feel like my kid was sitting around here. I can feel it. And that's understandable. I would think the same thing Trezor said. That's exactly the point. If we can find our babies, that's all I want is to find our babies. So, coming to find out, they, as I was researching, Trevor and his wife, they moved from an apartment complex, and many of the neighbors have said that they have not seen any kids that size coming in and out of the home. You know, you have to take the kids to doctor visits and stuff like that, and they have not seen none of these kids. I have joined this Facebook group, and they saying that, you know, the neighbors have said that they have not seen any. Hey, Bacon with Charlene. Yes, it's so sad. They have not seen the kids coming in and out the home. And the previous apartment where they were living in, they haven't seen that either. So the question is, where are the babies? If they were playing outside and you went out the home and you came back inside the home and the babies are missing, how did babies come up missing just like that? Either. These are our specs. First of all, I'm going to show you guys 2 clips. I want you to watch body language and I want you to listen to the words. And then y'all can get what y'all need to get from these 2 videos. First, I'm going to play the mother. I'm going to pull up the mother. And y'all tell me what y'all think. I'm about to pull up the mother, and y'all tell me what y'all think. This is on my actual laptop because I had to download it and screen record it. So this is not off of someone's else's live. But here you go. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm sharing the audio. Hold on. Just allow me a moment. I be forgetting to share the audio. Okay. Now, tell me what y'all think.
She didn't want them to see the kids, but you didn't let the other kids out. Where were the other kids? Why my 2 just go back there at night? She said it was dark, and it's cold right now, so I know it was cold then. So I don't believe it.
So when did she tell you this? Where were you when she told you this?
I just came here 45 minutes when nobody was here. 45 minutes to an hour, and we knocked on the door. And it took them a minute to come, and he came out. And he want to say he's sorry and all that. I just don't feel in my heart that it's something. They're not.
Do you have a relationship with these parents?
Without them. I don't know them. They did something. I feel like they did something and they know something. They did something. And I feel my kids is somewhere around here. I can feel it. And I feel like they're in the house. And I feel like they did something.
Okay, guys. So that's the first clip. That is the mother. That is an interview that they did with the mother. Hey, Donna, just being real. How are you today? I'm going to play. Now I'm going to play the adoptive parents. Watch their body language. Listen to what they're saying. Just allow me a moment. Okay, guys. Listen.
That's exactly the point. And we can find our babies, and guess what? That's no. And that's all I want is to find babies. That's it. And I talked to her this morning, and I really wanted to tell her that I am completely sorry because we were entrusted with her children. And they came to us, and then they came our children. We named them. And they are our children. And so we want them back. So please, if y'all get back on what you guys are doing, we should be able to get a hold of somebody, but they took all of our texts. So they wanted to, I guess, rule us out, but it makes sense. That's part of the same thing. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly the point. Then we can.
Okay. Really? I have to download that video because I know YouTube gonna copyright strike me if I watch him. AV Watchman. Now, as I look for AV Watchman, guys, I have been doing research. My thing is, okay, they said that they have. The question is, why were these two children was outside playing when it was 6 children that was actually in the house? So why did these 2 specific children have to go outside to play with chalk, allegedly? Hey, Shar. Now, this is all alleged, fair use. Okay. So, that's the question that I have. They have 4 other children, but only 2 was outside playing. Why were these specific 2 children outside playing? But one thing they haven't released yet, though, they haven't released is the ages of the other 4 children. They are in protective custody right now. And the parents, honey, I've been digging, and I'm talking about, I've been digging deep. And I've been digging in Facebook groups. Let me tell y'all something. Ever since you told me about it, Danny Dance, I've been really doing my research about it. And I'm going to say this. The parents, they say, are in Florida. They do not live in the house. They have taken remains and stuff out of the house. They have dug up the backyard. And they said it really was like little sticks and stuff like that was in the in the backyard, like little twigs. They said really like they took some remains out. They had a fireplace, and they had also, from what I was reading, they had a dog too. A canine come in there, and they said the canine, smelled the kid's scent only in the house. So something's not clean, and their body language, him with his arm folded, her looking at him like she was more interested in what was going on with the car. When you watch the little interview, like she was just in agreement with what he was saying. She just was there to be in agreement. That's my opinion. So the other four looks in their teens, faint they teens. The camera from the neighbors look blurred, but you can see them walking in the van. Okay. Well, they did say as well that the other ones were over the grandparents for a vacation, allegedly. They have went to the police station, has been interviewed by the FBI and the local police, and they yes, but then but then you know what I'm saying, as well, I had to, you don't supposed to look at the mother, but how did how you have to also look into how did the mother come into places when a child is adopted, not they are in like custody, like foster care. Yes, in foster care, the mother still have the right to visit the child or whatever, but when they are adopted, they are actually someone's child now, right? So how did the mother and I'm just questioning this. This is just a speculation that I have. Yeah, she did look a little nervous, Shar. She did look a little nervous. I think she may be a little afraid of him. Like I said, if you're gonna take these children in, don't take these children in for the money. Look at it as a way of, hey, Minister of Music Terrence Tower, thank you for coming. Take these children in for the sake of doing the right thing and helping and leading and guiding the kids to be productive citizens of these United States. Yeah, that's what the neighbor said, Danny Danes. He said that the neighbor said that they were very private. They really didn't deal with a lot of people. They said they didn't see a lot of kids coming in and out. Some neighbors said they only seen 3 kids. So it's a lot of, they are a big question mark. Yes, you get money when you adopt kids. You know what I'm saying? When you are a foster parent or you adopt them and you get paid. Yes, that is true. That is true. I was just about to get into that, Donna. Yes. Okay, so the biological mom, her name is Ryan Dean, and she has been on social media, and her name on social media, 1,000 for each kid. Her name is I'm gonna put it in the thing. Is her name on Facebook is Paprika Dean. And a lot of people have been questioning her motives. They say, how we know that you ain't got these kids? Because this is what me researching in the Facebook grid. That's what I'm going to get to that too. Okay, by researching, they said that one of her family members did have one of the children. Why the kids ended up in the foster care, because the first child had a broken femur, and she was at work and someone was watching the baby. She wouldn't name the name, but the baby had a broken femur, and they took the baby out of the home. Child Protective Services took the baby out of the home because of the femur, and then they said she had the other a couple of months later. 11 months later, and then they end up taking him as well. And they said and she has a sister on. This is all on Facebook. Y'all won't be surprised that they said that before they got with the West, there was another set of another adoptive mother or another foster parent, and the foster parent and her were very close, and they allowed her to come and see the children. The CPS found out, DHS found out, and they removed the kids from the home. That's how they ended up with the West. And I'm gonna let you know, their mom did not name them Orrin and Orson. Their name is Classic and Sincere, and this is how she spelled their name. Now, what they saying is, in the interview, when they said, have you ever came to see the kids? Do you know these people? Didn't you hear her say she didn't know the people and she don't know nothing about them? Basically is what she said. So how did you, this is what got me. So how you end up over there? I just don't understand, how did the girl end up over there? I'm not saying that, you know what I'm saying, I don't know who was at fault, but you know what I'm saying, we can speculate. We can speculate everything. We can speculate. How did you end up over there where the kids was if they are adopted? Because they were safe. Okay. So how, and then, okay. So I also found out by researching is a private investigator took on the case pro bono, and what ended up happening is the private investigator got a little tip saying they seen the little boys. And I'm gonna get to that question, and said that some ladies said that she seen them with the boys with two males, and all of a sudden now, as of today, the private investigator has stopped his investigation because he's saying that they ain't taking him serious. I'm like, it's not about if somebody taking him serious or not. It's like 2 kids' life are in jeopardy right now. We don't know if they're alive or if they dead. Y'all, this is a mess. And it seemed like everybody, Chris said, do you think they were letting her see the kids and something happened to the kids when they were with the real mother? That could be the case. That could be the case. Because from what I understand, the kid's mother they said that while I was on her sister page and someone wrote that they wanted the DHS office, they wanted her, or CPS or whatever, they wanted her to stop doing drugs. They said she was smoking weed. And they said she could never pass a drug test. And this is all speculation. This is all what I'm reading. This is all alleged. So I don't really know her real story. I do not know. But this is from research. This is all research. But they said she could not leave the drugs alone for them to reunite with her in the home. So what ended up happening is, so that's why they ended up being removed from the home and never gotten back. Now let me say this. A lot of people have asked her, why why now you're so worried about the kids, and you only had, because from what everybody was saying from the group that I was reading, they said that she had past pictures and past videos of being with the kids, but now she has deleted every trace of those kids from her Facebook page. And another question that has arisen with the foster parents or the adopted parents is, why the only pictures y'all got of them is some old pictures? Y'all got cell phones. Why y'all ain't got pictures of these kids? Like up-to-date pictures of these children. What are y'all hiding? Yeah, when I was researching, they said they did find a body part, but it was not the body part. No, I didn't say that. If I said they took some things from the fireplace. They took a lot of stuff from the house to, for forensics and stuff like that to see if any traces of human remains or something. What? So they were just collecting a check, child. Who gonna really know the truth? And y'all know the people that really gonna know the truth is the children. Is the children that are in the home. And see, those children, they are they probably are afraid. And it's gonna be hard for the kids to speak. Because they probably been abused too. They probably been abused too. They probably have been accused too. Um, I'm now I'm gonna let y'all see this video. I'm just gonna wait a few seconds before I pull it up. And this is the interview with Trezell West Bakersfield neighbor. And I'm gonna pull it up. Y'all tell me what you think. And this is from I do not own the rights to this, but I am using this for purposes of getting the message out. And so this is not to for any other sole purpose than for these young children. It is from AV Watchman United We Stand page, and we're going to watch it. Just allow me a moment. Y'all tell me what you think. And
guys, so the apartment
this is a fair
you guys
use.
are looking at right now is the Casa Loma apartments. These are the apartments that the boys lived in before they moved to California City. Here on this video, you are going to get a neighbor's statement, and the neighbor had a lot to say. Mainly, the boys never were allowed to come outside to play. We hardly ever seen them. And there was times when they left this way instead of going towards the front parking lot. They avoided people. They never really were too friendly to any other neighbors, different things like that, which leads me to believe that if this guy was acting that way at the apartment complex, refusing to let the kids go outside and play with other kids, there's no way in hell he's going to allow those kids to go into the backyard at the house in California City like he claims he did. They were playing with chalk, remember? But yeah, I'm going to let you guys get to the video now. Thank you guys. Appreciate you. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, turn on the notification bell. Yeah, hopefully we could get somebody to come out and maybe talk to us, a manager or someone. The guy that just walked into there, he ended up recognizing us, and he said what's up, and someone else just got here. Is it? Yeah. Like 106 or something like that, or?
I know I sent you guys some yesterday on your channel. Don't know if you got it.
I don't know. I get so many.
That's what's together with me, so many.
Did you send it to Messenger or Facebook or no?
No, I didn't. I sent it on your guys' video. I sent a couple different ones that they have.
What's your name?
Misty?
Misty, nice to meet you. I'm Amy.
Okay, so this is what I have as far as you can see.
Oh, yeah.
Apartment 116.
116.
I believe apartment 100 comes up. Then I got the Potomac, Edmonton, and then also Indiana Avenue. These are mostly apartments except for Potomac is not an apartment. And that's the only one actually that I know of.
Do you know where Hagman Street is?
Hagman?
Hagman or something like that?
Yeah, Hagman is off. Actually, if you run down the street, all the way down your street, you'll run into Hagman.
Really? That's where we're going to go next. Yeah, we have someone who said that supposedly that they might be buried over there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I know you guys said you're going to meet with somebody here that has some information.
Yeah, I've been called. I called her like 3 times and answered it.
Yeah, see, I tried to get my son's family actually lives here. They don't know more. So I was hoping they could let us in.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
But I don't know how much we could do. I mean, you know.
At least, talk to people.
Oh, I'm sure we should get in right now. You can just ask them to let you right in.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
But they can real friendly. They'll let you right in.
All right, guys, so we're going to see if we could walk inside.
You remember the apartment number 116?
116? Yeah, I think I heard 116, 106.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different ones in here. And I don't know if their whole family lived in here because a lot of different family members also popped up at this address. Just different apartments.
The West family?
Yeah.
Really? I think it's on, is it on?
Oh. Oh, it was. You know what? My memory's really low. That's probably why.
Oh, shoot.
I was trying to keep the other phone, but 204, 104, 103.
All right, guys, so here's the parking space for 116. Hello. All right, so 116. Do we know for sure if it's 116 or? Did you ever see him? They never came out. Thank you. Right here. Somebody living in the house. Yes.
But if there's a tax bill on your lease, how many kids were listed on, when you sign a lease, you have to say how many kids are in there.
Right.
I'm wondering if they could give that information out as well as a time frame, how long they live here. I'm not sure. I know there's cameras all over this place.
There you go.
Used to be. I haven't been back there since 2011, so it's been a long time. But I don't know if they're allowed to give that information out, if they're going to be willing to give it out.
You guys are those Facebook people?
Facebook, YouTube, and something like that. How you doing, bro? I'm AV. Nice to meet you.
You guys will hear about
Yeah, of course. and stuff. Yeah. Me and my wife, we've been living here for like 4 years, and we would kind of see them around. They would come around. They were really quiet people. They didn't socialize with nobody. Like usually all the neighborhood people, they kind of, when they see each other, they, say hi. Yeah, greet and stuff like. They're really quiet people, yeah. How many kids do you remember seeing? I think it was like three or four kids. The Jersey boys had films.
Did you promise yourself 2021 would?
We did, but it was usually, honestly, the interactions that they would have with people, it was always really quick. Like when we would be coming, they would either run out that way, or they would, like, if they were coming in, they would just come in hella fast and just go into their apartments. They wouldn't really talk too much, So they would go this way? Yeah, they have their parking spot right here, but I don't know why they would park back there. The guy used to drive like a big long white van, and they would always park back there. They would just, as soon as, like I said, when we would come out sometimes, if they were to see us, they would kind of either backtrack, kind of back into the apartment, or if we would come out, they would kind of try to rush out that way. But
the van wasn't an older van. They don't do like vans.
I want to say it's kind of like a more newer style van. I believe it had like tinted windows. Yeah. I don't, just because, like I said, our interactions were very minimal. But I do know that for at least, like, they probably moved out, I want to say maybe about 6 months ago. 6 months ago, yeah, okay. Somewhere around there. I'm not exactly sure on the time frame, but as long as we moved in here, I've always kind of remembered them being down here.
Yeah, because we're getting new, I believe, September.
Yeah, somewhere around there. I know, I'm not exactly, like I said, I'm not sure of the time frame, but I do know that they moved somewhere around like 6 months ago, somewhere around there,
Other than the fast moving behaviors, did you notice anything strange with the kids? Or?
Well, they would never come out.
But like when you did see them, when they were rushing in, did they look like they were in like?
I can't say that they looked like they were being harmed or anything like that. They were very quiet, very quiet. All the neighborhood kids from out here, they always come out and play, but they would, stay inside, and you would always hear them like kind of talk through the window. They would kind of talk to the kids. We would walk by, hey guys, like stuff like that. But you would never see them come out and socialize with everybody. Yeah, sucks.
And you prefer the two little ones?
Yeah, I mean, I remember them. I remember it was the dude, because he always used to walk out here with a stick, and I remember because I always thought that he was into martial arts and stuff like that. So I always used to see him. I remember the female also; she was very quiet as well. And then I remember 2 or 3 boys. I think there was an older one and then the 2 little ones that went missing. I think. I'm not 100% on that. And then some lady used to come by and see them, visit them, and she would park in their parking spot. But
can you remember what she looked like?
I don't. I just know she used to drive, I think, like a blue car.
Was she elderly?
She was elderly, yes. Yeah.
Probably his mom.
The biological?
I think so.
Adoptive dad's biological mom.
Oh.
That's who they were on vacation with, I guess.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So you don't remember 6 kids there?
6 kids? No, not 6 kids. Like I said, I think I would remember at the most. I think it was like 3 that I seen.
Yeah.
And there was one that looked like maybe like he was like 7 years old, 8 years old, something older, and then the 2 younger ones. I remember the 2 younger ones, but I don't think I've ever seen 6 kids with them all at one time. It's kind of weird how they would take off and go around. I mean, honestly, it's like I can't. They were. I guess you could say they're a little off. I mean, I don't want to down talk on the family because I didn't know them like that. Yeah. But just the way that they kind of were, their characteristics, I guess you could say they did seem a little off.
What about the stick that you said you always used to see him?
It's just because I always figured that he would do martial arts because he looked like a little fit guy, and it was like a brown stick that he used to walk around with. But he would just, like I said, he would walk around here, and then like I just assumed it was martial arts because he was always kind of spinning it. It was just a wooden stick,
Do you ever hear any like commotion down here at all?
No,
like
honestly,
the quietness?
No. Other than the quietness, no. Like my what's it called? We would always
I work for this company and they distribute juices sometimes. So I used to bring boxes of juices and I always distribute it between all the neighbors. And I would send my daughter out to give it to them, and she would knock on the door and they wouldn't open the door. They would just look for the people and they'd be like, "No, thank you." And my daughter would be like, "Oh, we got juices for you." No, it's okay. No, thank you. We don't want them. And
We never opened the door.
Only one time I caught him out here. And I told him, I was like, "Hey, man, I got some juices. Like, if you guys want some." He's like, "Oh, yeah, like, I'll take a box for sure." And he took it. And then that was like the only time. Other than that, our interactions were always really quick. Like, he would just be walking out and be like, "Hey, what's up, brother?" And I was, "Oh, hey, what's going on?" And boom, I got excited.
Right.
Yeah, they were just very quiet people. Like I said, they never really talk to anybody, like, people come out here, the neighbor from the front, people downstairs, we socialize. People from this side, we socialize.
Yeah.
Just always in and out. And the times that I would try to socialize is very, very short. Like, you just kind of cut it off and just go by the way,
Right.
Right on, man. We appreciate
Yeah, I appreciate it, bro. Thank you, man.
We live in 215, so if you guys have any questions or anything, we can help.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
More than happy to help. Thank you.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Hope you guys have some luck, man.
Was that the window they would come to? Or?
They would talk, yeah. They would.
All three of them is.
Yeah. Like I said, sometimes the windows would be cracked, so when we would walk by, they would talk, like they would just say little random things. But that was pretty much it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, bro.
Not from like I said, not from the amount of time that we lived here. My daughter is going to hang out. My son, he comes out now, and there's always a bunch of neighborhood kids that hang out here, and they just look around. They look at very quiet people.
What did you think when you saw the news and you saw his face?
Well, honestly, we didn't find out till kind of more recent, I guess you could say, because I hadn't heard about it. I started watching.
Okay, guys, that's all I'm going to show. But you get it. The last place they were living in, this guy was their neighbor, and basically the kids didn't come outside unless they were leaving and going somewhere. They never experienced being kids. They kept them secluded in the house. What you got to hide that you have to seclude children in the house? They never got to get the enjoyment of outside. Like, I don't get it. I think so too. Maybe they couldn't handle all 6 children, and something happened to one of the boys, and they said, "Well, hey, Christmas coming up," and you know what I'm saying? Like, once a child, the question is this. From what I was reading, the mother said that, how did the mother know who adopted them? And the second question I have, I read that the mother said that in the interview, she said that she brought them gifts, but the parents, the adopted parents, would never let her see the gifts. Let her give them boys any gifts. And the question is, what are y'all hiding? What are y'all hiding? And then they have not done any background research on these people, no more than that they are foster parents. So what, are they just living off the foster home money? Being a foster parent and not working and just living off that money? As well, I was doing my research, and hey, Positive, how are you today? Thank you for coming. As well, guys, Trezel has a brother. His name is Jamal Watkins, and he is the vice president of the NAACP. And they put out a statement. Let me read this. It's a long, lengthy statement about the boys and how, they really want the boys back. They don't, this is an unfortunate situation that has affected all of them. And as well, Really? She said she saw them and they was getting skinny. She said she was calling social services to complain. They kept ignoring her complaints. But that's so the adoptive parents were allowing her to see her children. See, that's why I say it's so many. It's so much he say, she say. You don't even know what is the truth. Because they said that she got railroaded. From what I was reading, she was making it seem like she was railroaded in getting them back with from Child Protective Services or DHS or whatever. Said that she was railroaded, and they said that they illegally adopted those children. This is all alleged. All alleged. I can't guarantee. I can't guarantee. Let me see if I can find that interview. All I got was find when I was researching. That's all that I could find. Well, the question is, why did she give them to social services? She couldn't take care of them on her own. Here it is. I'm gonna let y'all listen to it. Y'all tell me what you think. She crying right now. She is really crying right now. Okay, here it is. Hope y'all can hear it. She said she's a bad mother. I'm not gonna play that because it makes me sad. But I'm just gonna say this, guys. It's some fireplace somewhere, and it's a truth. The truth is lying in there, in between somewhere. Somebody missing something, and we got to get this. I don't know who's all a part of this, but these young boys has to be found. It's sad that two young little boys just came up missing. They were just playing chalk, and this is what he said. He said he left the back fence open. He realized he left the back fence open. Then next thing you know, the boys was gone. So two kids ain't just gonna straddle off in 2-3 minutes and just disappear. That's what I don't get, because usually 3 and 4 year olds not gonna run off that fast. I have a 4-year-old and a 5 and a 6-year-old. They ain't gonna run away that quick and that fast. Something ain't right. The truth is somewhere. I heard that as well. There was no chalk on the backyard, so he lying about that. So if you have, he might as well just face his. He might well let them know where the bodies are. I hate to say that, and I don't want to believe that, but he need to let them know where them kids is at, because he done did something with them. Like, you know, but I know the mother has set up a GoFundMe account for attorney fees if she want her boys back, for her attorney fees for getting her children back. You believe the wife snap? Why you say that, Danny Dan? If you guys want to come on here and say anything or give your opinion about what's going on, here is the link. Oh, y'all, this is a new, oh Lord, hold up. This is, hold on, y'all. Hold up, y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm not, man, okay. Y'all, I'm so sorry, like, I'm just back to used to using this laptop. I'm getting used to it. I'm used to something different, so I'm getting used to this. He does look controlling because you could tell. I can see where you come from with that, because when I was looking at, I'm gonna look at this one more time. I'm sorry, y'all. I got to look at this one more time, and we just gonna look at the body language. And I'm gonna look at this one more time, y'all. Excuse me. I know y'all might be tired of looking at that, but look, check out the body language, and we're just gonna look at her and check her out.
Yeah, that's exactly the point. And we can find our babies, and guess what? That's no. And that's all I want is to find my babies. That's it. And I talked to her this morning, and I really wanted to tell her that I am completely sorry, because we were entrusted with her children. And they came to us, and they became our children. We named them. And they are our children. And so we want them back. So please, if y'all get back on what you guys are doing, we should be able to get a hold of somebody, but they took all of our texts. So they wanted to, I guess, rule us out, which makes sense. That's part of it. Same thing. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly the point. And we can find out.
Okay, y'all. So by judging off her body language right there, we just replayed it. What y'all getting from that? Like me, she's rocking. She's rocking kind of back and forth. And she kind of, yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree. Some ain't clean in the water. Some ain't clean in the water, honey. Some ain't clean in the water. And then his body language is like this. Like, I'm just trying to get through this. I'm just trying to get through it. I'm not a body language expert or none of that, but that's the way he was coming off. Like, I'm sorry this happened, but there ain't nothing I can do about it. But it's like, and then the mom, she's so distraught and she's so upset. But then you think about it, well, how we know you ain't set this all up? You've been watching this home for so long. This is all speculation. These folks home, and you seen an opportunity that you knew, noticed that gate was open because you've been watching. This all speculation. And you said, oh, he left the gate open. Let me go get my kids. And she snatched them up and run off with them and put them in the car. Or they all in cahoots on her getting them back, but they didn't want to go through the system to give her back. They wanted to keep the money, but they didn't want to deal with the chunk. That could be it too. I'm just speculating, guys. I don't know. This is all speculation, but it's like it could be so many different things. Because let me tell you something, the neighborhood, like this, and then as I was researching, it's been more kids in this area, in California City, whatever it's called. There's been a lot of kids missing in that area. Yeah. So Shar said, this reminds me of Hassani Kim, the little boy who did from his foster parents in 2009. Shake my head. Well, what happened to him, Shar? Whatever came about him? And you know what they said. This is what I know what they said. They said that the law enforcement told them to stay out of it. This is what was said. They said the law enforcement told them to stay out of it, and that they're going to have a private investigators and stuff like that. You right. Only they would know where they were. It may have been a couple that wanted some children. And they was like, we can't afford all these 6 children. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Lord have mercy. Yeah, it's been over a month, and I'm not gonna say no name, but I don't know somebody, but someone has told me that, and I'm gonna tell y'all the situation. Y'all can be like, Monica. Okay. So it's this lady, she was neglectful to her children, and the judge ordered them to not have any more children. If they do have children, because they are very neglectful, they're on drugs, they're on pills, they're strung out. They say if you do have any more children, they would be in the system. Check this out. They ended up pregnant. That could be true as well. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's so many speculations. But check this out. So this person, this is a true story, because they done did it several times. They go to California. They reach out to this rich doctor. Y'all be surprised what goes on in the medical field. Don't give me a copyright strike, YouTube, but this is the truth. They go to get somebody flew them out to California, rich people that can't have children. So they look to us to adopt. So they paid this person. They under the table. So they sold their baby to them and never dealt with it again. That stuff do happen. That stuff is true. It could be anything. But yeah, somebody had a baby, went to California, had the baby, gave it to a rich couple, married couple, because the wife couldn't have any children. Got paid $14,000, $20,000. Guess what? Came right on back to Mississippi. Happened twice. I know y'all saying like, wow, I would never give up my kid, but some people, when they're dealing with addiction, when they're dealing with devilment and things of this world, they're not thinking. They're only thinking of themselves and when they're going to get the next high, when they're going to do this and when they're going to do that. How we know for sure that the mother really don't really want the kids? She may just want the benefits of them. How we know that the mother really want the kids? Because she done set up a whole GoFundMe account. And she only don't raise, I done research, she don't raise about $500. She don't raise about $500. So, girl, you'll be surprised. People, people are so crazy. They done set up, they believe it's sex trafficking. They done sold them babies off to sex trafficking. People minds, the things of this world. The things of this world. You would have never thought that stuff like this would happen in real life, but this stuff is happening in real life. Protect your children. If you can't, if you don't want any kids, put yourself in a position. That means use protection, do some type of contraceptive, or get on pills, not pills, birth control, anything to prevent you from being pregnant. And if you are a foster parent, don't go in it for the money. Go in it for giving a child a better life. Don't go in it for the almighty dollar. It's so many people just so wrapped up in money. Stop being so wrapped up in money. You don't know. You could be the driving force in changing a child's life that could have been living in pure hell. And you could be the driving force to change their life, but you worry about a dollar. Whew. Lord Jesus. I'm fussing, but it's the truth, and y'all know it's the truth. It is the truth. It is the truth. Like, this is, and for them kids to still come up missing, they have no trace of where them kids went. I have looked through the house. I don't even think did the kids have any clothes in their house? But they smelled their scent. How we know them kids ain't trapped down in a locked closet or something? How we know how we know the police ain't involved and the police done got paid off? How we don't know? Y'all just don't know. This could be some crazy. This is some craziness. The two boys just vanished out the thin air. They did. They did. And it's sad, but I could say this. If you are a parent, let me say that, and circumstances have it that your child is being taken from you, and you want to be reunited with your child, let the people know that you about giving your child a productive life and being. See what, Shar? And then, you know what I'm saying? And only thing people can say about those people's character is that they are private people. So what about their character? How are they as foster parents? How are they as friends? And only thing is that they are private people. They're not, hey, friendly or nothing. They're just private. That's mighty strange. I'm sorry, y'all. Like, I have a lot of questions. I do. I have a lot of questions because some in the milk ain't clean. I mean, some in the water ain't clean. Some in the water ain't clean. And it's sad to say, but some in the water ain't clean. Guys, y'all just don't know, this is sad for kids' lives to be kids just to be up and vanishing. That makes me like want to go and just hold on to the two I have and just hold on to them, because think about it. What's that girl named Shania Mosley with the lady that stole her from the she had stole this girl, her Sonny Campbell. Okay. Let me see. Let me see what happened to her Sonny. Okay. I'm looking it up now. The Hassani Jamie Campbell Project. Oh, look at him. This baby was suffering from cerebral palsy. He can walk, but he can't run or jump. And he wears arch support braces on his feet. So he's been missing. He was born in 2003, and he's been missing since 2009. And he missing from Oakland, California. Said Hassani was reportedly last seen in Rockwood District of Oakland, California at 4:15 on August the 10th. His foster father, Louis Ross, said he left the child outside his vehicle. Why? A 2002 BMW in the back parking lot of a shoe store in the 6,000 block of College Avenue. Ross was dropping off Hassani and his 1-year-old sister Aaliyah to be with his fiancee Jennifer Campbell. Jennifer is the children's aunt and foster mother. She managed the shoe store. Photos of Ross and Jennifer are posted in the summary. Ross took Aaliyah and went ahead to unlock the store door. So why you didn't get a Hassani to go with you? When he returned to the vehicle, Hassani was gone. An extensive search of the neighborhood turned up no sign of him, owing to his received cerebral palsy. He could have gone very far on his own. Hassani had been living with his foster parents since 2008 as his biological mother had health problems and substance abuse problems. Jesus. Lord have mercy. So Hassani foster parents who were reportedly taking legal steps to adopt him when he disappeared, and had no problems. The State Division of Child and Family Services had no problem with the couple as foster parents, and know that they conscientiously looked after Hassani's medical need. He was a student. So this just sound like he just vanished from the shoe store. That's what happened. He just vanished from the shoe store. Now, maybe his mother, you know what I'm saying? Why would you leave a child sitting outside the shoe store anyway? Why you didn't? That don't sound right either. Lord have mercy. I know things can just happen in a blink of an eye. Anything can happen in a blink of an eye. True. But some of these stories ain't adding up. The Sunday story ain't adding up. And Orrin and Orson, aka or Classy and Sincere, or Orrin and Orson, ain't adding up. Guys, I'm gonna be researching in the group and trying to give y'all some more content on this. This has disturbed my spirit for the night, and I hope y'all take heed to this. And you know what I'm saying, if you guys want me to have a Friday night discussion on anything else, please you can email me or inbox me. On Instagram, or you can email me at, or just put it in the comments. Email me at mjjfamily2020@gmail.com. Make sure you guys email me that. So you if you want me to, if it's something that we need to talk about, then look, we're gonna talk about it. This is what we do on CBG News. We're gonna talk about it. If you guys as well, make sure you guys have checked out my featured channel of the month, King Chris World. He is an advocate for his people, child. He is a true advocate for his people, and he talks about different things that happen in our world that we don't know nothing about. It's more than just the stuff that be happening that's being produced on the news. Black people, like black people being killed unjustifiably. Chris be finding other things that be happening. So make sure you check out King Chris World. Yeah, it don't make no sense. We're gonna research it some more, guys. If I get any more updates, maybe it will be our Friday night updates. We'll do our Friday night updates about different subjects. That's what Friday nights will be about. Guys, get ready. I am going to be introducing my join button in the next few days. So make sure you guys, if you want to be a part of, I'm going to call it the views and news group. That's what we're gonna be calling it. I'm excited because I have a lot of ideas I want to do, but see, I don't want nobody to take them, so I'm gonna wait. Moving silence, honey. You got the moving silence. So, make sure you check out my feature channel. Make sure that y'all look forward to the join button. If you have not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Sure, you know I will. You know I will. I will do more. If y'all, like I said, if y'all have, it's something that I haven't reported on, and you want me like, hey, Monica, this is something. This is what's going on. Let me know, child, so we can have a conversation, child. You know, like I said, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, and let's, you know what I'm saying. This is just an open, honest conversation with each other. Maybe so. That's a great idea, Chris. Missing kids on Fridays. Because this is a sad, sad situation, child. And you know, me being a mother, if Jamel and Jayla come up missing, child, I'll be no good. Them two, they are my world. If you wanted to get under my skin, fool with my kids. You want to see a whole different Monica? You can do whatever to me, but don't fool with my kids. You'll see a whole different side of me. Don't fool with mine. They innocent. Look at me getting all serious. But anyway, thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you guys. So if you have not watched Monica's view of the day for today, it's about truth. So maybe if you guys have not watched it, make sure you guys go watch that. And y'all have a good weekend. I'll put out a view of the day maybe on Sunday. Tomorrow is my day off to relax and enjoy the day. So I'll see y'all on Sunday evening. We may have an open. Thank you. I'll see y'all on Sunday. And we'll have a discussion. Maybe I can get the join button back together by then. So I'll see y'all later. Have a good weekend. Don't hurt nobody. Okay? Good night.